Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's walking video where I give you my top tips to get your steps in, how to increase your steps, how to spread out your steps throughout the day and hit that step goal of yours. No matter what that step goal is, you're going to hit it after watching this video. So if you haven't already and you find this video helpful, make sure you leave a like, comment down below the little walking emoji because I feel like that is fitting for today's video. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing and click that bell button. I make lots of videos like this. I make videos on weight loss, on fitness, on health, on all of that fun stuff. I share my weight loss journey because I have lost weight myself. I used to be morbidly obese at 269 pounds. I actually started my journey off by walking. Fair enough, I walked on a treadmill, but it was walking. And then after the lockdown happened and the gyms closed, I figured that I didn't actually need a treadmill to walk. I could just go outdoors in the nice scenery out here. So that's basically what I did. I actually invested in a Fitbit. I got the Fitbit Charge 3 and I've since upgraded to a Charge 4. There's not really much difference. So it doesn't matter what step tracker you get. You don't need to even get a step tracker. I just used it to motivate myself to gradually increase my steps. I do have another walking video which I'll link down below where I go into depth on more how many steps you should be doing and stuff. Just increase your steps gradually. You don't necessarily have to get the 10,000 steps a day. It's whatever you're doing. At the minute, increase it gradually. It all depends on what fits your lifestyle and what you can do and what is sustainable for you. Before I go through my tips, I want to talk about today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is actually Skinny Food Co. Skinny Food Co are a low-calorie alternative to the food you love. Not only low-calorie, they are vegan-friendly, gluten-free, diabetic-friendly, sugar-free, fat-free, and all of that good stuff. So whatever your dietary requirement or want or need or goal, they have an alternative to all the food you love. So that's why I love Skinny Food Co, because they supported me in my weight loss journey. I discovered Skinny Food Co by discovering their barista syrups first. I first ever tried the salted caramel barista syrup. You add it to your coffee or tea. It's a way to sweeten your coffee without any sugar, without adding extra calories. It's 0 calories, so that's why I loved it. And I was like, bloody hell. So then after that, I discovered Skinny Food Co and all of their products and I fell in love with it. I've been using Skinny Food Co throughout my whole weight loss journey. As you guys know, if you've watched any of my older What I Eat in a Day videos, before I was even sponsored by Skinny Food Co, I was showing you guys this. And I thought I'd just show you some of my favourite products. Got the pizza, high protein pizza base. Per slice, it is only 78 calories and 5.8 grams of protein. Fake away pizza sauce from Skinny Food Co, which is a low sugar sauce. Put it on the top, add vegetables, chicken or whatever toppings you want, add a bit of cheese. You've got your, chuck it in the oven and you've got your high protein, low calorie pizza. Stop that. And you're laughing, mate. Also the Skinny Food Co low carb high protein bread, which per 2 slices is only 125 calories, 3.7 grams of carbs. That's for 2 slices, mate. My favourite chocolate snack from Skinny Food Co is definitely the Chocoholic Drops, which is only 86 calories per tube and it's a low sugar. I use the Skinny Food Co syrups in my breakfast all the time, so I use it to top my oats, on my French toast, on my cream of rice, or any breakfast I have. I always have a Skinny Food Co syrup. With no doubt I always use a syrup. They're a good replacement for higher calorie, higher sugar syrups. These are 0 calories, they're fat-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan-friendly. You get a wide range of flavours. My favourite of all time is definitely the salted caramel syrup and also the Billionaire Shortbread. If you make overnight oats, Billionaire Shortbread, keep that in the fridge. I'm telling you, it is amazing. So sweet chili mayo, garlic mayo and garlic and mushroom. These are virtually 0 calories as well, so they're amazing. Skinny Food Co also do loads of ready meals. So if you haven't got time to make food, cook food, and you need something quick, easy and low calorie, it's an alternative to a takeaway. If you would normally order a takeaway, swap your takeaways with a fake away meal and you're going to save loads of calories. It's going to help support your weight loss goals. Skinny Food Co also have their own pancake mix, which is only 21 calories per pancake and very easy to make, and it is delicious. They also have little cake options, snack options. These are their little tea cakes, lemon flavour cakes, low sugar cakes. Come in a packet of 4 and they're all individually wrapped, which is really good. And they also do lower calorie rice and pasta, and this pasta is the low carb panini pasta, so it is per serving only 4 calories. It's amazing, so check it out. I also love their jams, which is only 7 calories a serving. I already tell you guys every single video that I show you guys the jams. Their jams is better than regular jams. The apricot jam is amazing. It's only 7 calories a serving, and they have loads of chocoholic spreads, low sugar spreads. This one is the hazelnut and banana flavour. They have a wide range of chocoholic spreads that are low sugar as well, so definitely go check out Skinny Food Co. If you would like to order anything from Skinny Food Co, use my code Louise20 and get 20% off your next order. Highly recommend all of these products, but there is also a massive wide range of products on their website, so go check them out. Thank you so much to Skinny Food Co for sponsoring today's video, and let's get on with the rest of the video. The good thing about walking and getting your steps in and tracking your steps is that you don't necessarily have to get them all at once. You don't have to go out for like a 3-hour walk to get all your steps in at once. You can actually spread it throughout the day, and that's personally what I like to do. What I like to do is first thing in the morning I've got to do is I've got to have a cup of coffee, right? I have got to have a cup of coffee. So while that kettle is boiling, why not walk around the kitchen? You don't have to just stand still or sit down. You can, you know, start walking. While you're brushing your teeth, instead of standing there, just walk up and down the hallway while you brush your teeth. Say it takes like 2 minutes to brush your teeth. That's 2 minutes of steps that you could be getting in while you're brushing your teeth. Stay active in the morning. I don't know, so while you're getting your kids' stuff ready, you can walk back and forth between the rooms. That's just what I like to do. I just like, when I get up in the morning and I'm making my breakfast, I like to just stay a bit active. Instead of sitting down, you're getting yourself some few extra steps there. And if you have time in the morning before work or before getting the kids to school or whatever you've got in the morning, or if you don't have anything to do, just get up and go for a walk. What I like to do is, if I do have time, which most of the time, especially on school mornings, I'm not gonna lie, I don't. But if you do have time, what I like to do is I walk around my block, which takes me about 30 minutes. So a 30-minute quick walk around the block. You're laughing, mate. You've got quite a few thousand steps there. Another way I like to easily get my steps in, to increase my steps, is when I drop my son off to school. If it was within walking distance, I would walk him there, but it is not within walking distance. So if you have kids that are within walking distance to school, unless it's like chucking it down with rain or you're in a massive rush, try and walk to school. Try and walk your kids to school. If they have a little bike or whatever, if they're slow walkers, give them a bike or scooter and just fast-paced walk next to them, or even better, you get a bike as well, you bike ride to school. But what I like to do is, when I do drop my son off to school, I like to park furthest away in the car park, just so we can get a little walk in to his classroom. And to be fair, his classroom is like the other side of the school, so that does get quite a few steps in. And if we are running late, we do a little jog to the class, which does get the heart pumping and is good for you. So there's that's something else I do. And then after I drop my son off to school, I like to obviously go to the gym and I lift weights. So between sets, what I like to do is, while I'm resting, instead of just sitting there, which sometimes I'm not gonna lie I do, but if I want to increase my steps and get my steps in, walk around a little bit, just do a little bit of pace, and it keeps the heart rate up a little bit while you're resting, and it gets your steps in. So yeah, and also if you drink a lot, this is another thing, I drink a lot of water / room, if you know, you know. If you drink a lot, you need to go wee a lot, so walking back and forth to the toilet, it really helps you get your steps in. So, and it keeps you hydrated, so win-win, mate. So this next tip is basically the same as what I do in the morning, parking furthest away at the car park at school, but also parking when I go shops. If I do a food shop and I have to drive, parking furthest away, not trying to park like right at the entrances, which is what I used to do when I was bigger. I would always try and find the closest parking space, and I see people do this at the gym as well. People go to the gym to exercise, to burn calories, to get fit and healthy, but will try and fight for the closest parking space. No, if you want to get your steps in, park furthest away and get those steps in. That extra extra 50 steps or so, it helps out. Every little helps. And as well, if you can walk there, walk there. That's what I do now. I will walk to the shops. Unless I have to get like a massive shopping, which I can't carry home, then I will walk there. Even if it takes me an hour, if I've got the time, why not? We've got legs, saves petrol. Have you seen the fuel prices recently? Just save some money and walk as much as possible. Walk wherever you need to go, or get a bike. That will help as well. If it's a little bit further, to save time, get the heart pumping. If you enjoy riding a bike, why not? But obviously we're talking about increasing steps, so walk. Another thing that I like to do, which can be annoying to other people sometimes, is if I've got that extra time, I like to take the long routes places. Instead of going like shortcuts and stuff like that when we're walking to places, I like to just take the long way round. Why not? You get those extra steps. It doesn't take too much extra long. You can enjoy the view, learn new ways to walk places. I don't know, right? That's just what I do. I know Ashley and Rashawn find it annoying. They're like, you're just trying to get your steps in, aren't you? I'm like, so I'm helping you increase your fitness as well. So we're all winning here. A few extra things I like to do throughout the day is I try to limit the amount of time I sit down as much as possible. If I'm watching a film or a TV show during the ad breaks, what I like to do is just get up and just move about. I literally hate sitting down for too long now. I think that also also ties into the fact that I did injure my back, and now when I sit down for too long, my back starts hurting. So I like to just get up, and I find that massively helps with my steps. If you sat down for an hour, that's quite a long time to be sitting down for. So get up and be active. Also, if you have a sedentary job where you work in an office, or you're sat down for long periods of time at a desk, or you're not very active throughout the day because you are sitting down quite a lot, it's maybe like what I like to do is when I'm editing a video, that's the most time that I sit down for, and I have to set a timer on my phone for like every 30 minutes to get up and just remind me to get up and move. Maybe get up, make a drink, make a coffee, go to the toilet, just walk around a little bit, because it's not good for you to be sat down for too long. Get your steps in by just reminding yourself, set a timer. So if you work in an office and you know you're doing computer work or whatever, just set that timer, get up and move a little bit. It'll help you get your steps in. On your break, your lunchtime, instead of sitting in the office and having lunch, why not go for a walk and take your lunch with you for a walk? Especially if it's nice outside. Get those steps in, get that fresh air, give your eyes a break from the screen. I know when I edit a video, it's so tiring, and I can literally I get absorbed in it, and the time goes so fast, so I need that timer to remind me, hey, get up, move, take a little bit of a break. And it massively helps. For you housewives out there, you mums or whatever, right, or even men, why can't men do it as well? I don't know, right? Men, you can do this as well. Housework, it actually massively gets loads of steps in. I've spent the day like spring cleaning the flat, and you get so many steps in. Move things out, move the sofa out, hoover under there, move the bed out, move the furniture out, sort through things. Not only are you making your space nice and clean, and a clean environment really helps with mental health, I'll tell you that right now. When my flat is like not organised or anything, or if it's a mess, I feel more stressed out, and it's not good, right? So clean your space, spend the day cleaning. If you're stuck inside for whatever reason and you've got not much to do, and you otherwise be just sat there watching TV, get up and just start sorting things out. You know what I mean? Like, get up, move, clean. Also, another thing I like to do is when I'm doing the washing, and like, you know, when it's hang out on the rack, instead of putting it in a basket and then go into the rooms and then putting it in like that, what I like to do is go from the rack, get the t-shirt, okay, say it's Rashawn's t-shirt, fold it up, walk to the bedroom and put it away. Yes, it takes longer, but if you're not in a rush, then you know what I mean, like, it just helps you get your steps in more, because you're walking back and forth. So I'll like do that, come back, okay, Caden's top, then I'll get his top, go put it away in his drawer, like little things like that. So it's like going back and forth, and you're getting so much extra steps rather than if you were to like sort it all out and then go in there. I know it's a long-winded way of doing it, but this is tips to increase your steps, and to increase your steps, it helps, right? So like I said, obviously if you're at work and you have a lunch break, you can get out and go for like a quick walk and take your lunch with you. But what I also like to do is in the evening, either before or after dinner, I always have another at least 30-minute walk. I tend to go for a lot longer walk now. What I like to do is go for a walk in the evening. Make it fit within your own lifestyle. So obviously if you're at home with the kids and there's no one else to stay at home and look after them, take the kids with you. Why not go out for a walk together as a family? Also, having a walk after dinner helps with digesting your food, and it helps settle you down and the kids down for bed, which is what we all want. So I personally like to do that, go for a walk in the evening. Sometimes I go before dinner, sometimes I go after. It all depends on the day, but I literally make sure that I have an evening walk every day. That is part of my routine, and that is another important thing, is to make it fit your own personal lifestyle and fit your own routine, like make a routine of it, so you just do it and you don't have to kind of like force yourself. Meet up with a friend. What I like to do is I meet up with Ashley when she finishes work and we go for a nice walk together. I just find it like my time to wind down and relax, but I do sometimes take the kids out after dinner as well to just help them settle down, especially if it's a weekend and they've not been at school. It'll just help tire them out a little bit, you know. We love that, we need that. Grab a coffee or a drink or whatever, go out for a walk in a hiking trail like this with your friend, with your family, catch up, you know what I mean? Like, I just love to come to these places. I love taking the kids to places like this because it's nice and quiet, there's less distractions and noise. My two boys have autism, so sometimes going out in a public place can be quite stressful, especially for them. So come into somewhere like this where it's like a hiking area, woodlands area, where there's quite a lot of people that actually do come to these, but it's spread out and you get your own space and it's quiet and just, it's really nice and you're out in nature. What I like to do sometimes with the kids is I like to set up like a little scavenger hunt. So like tell them to find certain things like pine cones, or see if they can find a squirrel, little things like that. And like, especially around Christmas time, like trying to get them to find like little hollies, just things like that to keep them entertained because if sometimes it can get a bit boring for them just walking. So to do little things like that, it just keeps them entertained. It's fun, and you're also out in nature. You're walking, they're walking, we're all being healthy. So yeah, that's what we like to do. But I know sometimes it's not always possible to take the kids out. Sometimes, especially for me, it's not as easy to take them out by myself. And if, I don't know, Rashawn's sleeping or he's working, then we have to stay at home. So what I would suggest is, if you are stuck at home for whatever reason, there is actually YouTube videos on YouTube, obviously, that you can type in as like walking videos, and you can do like walking at home. Or what I like to do, especially during lockdown, was, I don't know what way to walk. Maybe I'll walk back this way. I don't want to get lost. I'm by myself. What I like to do, especially during lockdown with the kids, is I put on like a kids dance workout and stuff, and we would do it all together. So they're involved, they're having fun, and you're moving as well. And every little bit of movement is a step, all right? And movement is movement, so it all adds up and is all together. So I would highly recommend doing that if you're at home and you just want to get moving. Then just stick that on, and it's fun for everyone. So another easy way I get my steps in is just taking the kids out to the park. So obviously we'll walk to the park. I think a lot of people do have parks local to them. So what I like to do is I'd like to just walk my kids to the park, and instead of sitting down on the bench, which is what I used to do when I was bigger, because just the walk to the park killed me off. But what I like to do now is, instead of sitting on the bench and watching them play, I get up and I walk around with them. And if they're like playing on the slide or whatever, I like to like just walk around whatever equipment they're playing on, and that just gets me my steps. Especially if my steps are a little low for whatever reason, I'm like, okay, they'll be on the slide, I'll walk around. Or when you push them on a swing, just take a little walk around, push them again, walk around, push them again, just move. That's just what I like to do, just any opportunity, just move. And what's good about having lost the weight now is that I actually am able to do that, and it's just so much more fun than sitting there and feeling like I'm the boring parent that's just sat on the bench watching them while their dad is playing with them. I'm actually able to play with them now myself, so I just make the most of it. Sometimes, especially when it's an adventure playground and the equipment is big enough, I like to go up there as well and just play with them. You know, I can actually fit down some of the slides now. Some slides I still don't fit down, but I'm not expecting to fit down them at this big old age I am. But yeah, I just use my step tracker as a way to motivate me to get more steps, to monitor how many steps I'm getting, because you don't actually realise sometimes how inactive you've been, especially if you've just been at home all day. You don't realise that you've actually not got that many steps, and it's a big eye opener. So I massively like to use a step tracker. When I started tracking my steps, I started by literally trying to get 6,000 steps a day, and then I increased it to 8,000, then 10,000, then 12,000, and I'm now currently getting around 16,000 steps. I don't feel like you have to go keep increasing it all the time. Like, say you get to 20,000 steps, you don't necessarily have to then keep increasing it. I think there is like the law of diminishing returns, where too much can be too much. I know some days when I've gone over 20,000, I get blisters on my feet and my legs are tired, I'm not recovering properly. So don't feel like you have to always get more. Just have fun with it, make walking fun, make getting your steps in fun, don't stress about it too much. But yeah, like, I know sometimes when my Fitbit dies or something, I forget to charge it and it dies, and I'm like, oh no, it died halfway through the day, I don't know how many steps I've got. It's not that serious, guys, it's not that serious. But just use it as a bit of like a fun way to motivate you to get walking, because walking is a fantastic exercise. It's very, very underrated, and everyone can basically do it, or most people can do it. I wouldn't say everyone, most people can walk. Just take it at your own pace, set your own goals, and walking up this hiking trail, see, it does get the heart pumping. Hiking trails with little hills and that, it's good. But yeah, walking is massively underrated for weight loss. It's something that I literally love to do. You can make it fun, you can bring a friend, you can go on your own, use it as your time to think, to reflect on life. And yeah, I just think everyone should get out and do walking at least 30 minutes a day. Just for your physical and mental health, I feel like everyone should go for a walk about 30 minutes a day. I think you can carve out 30 minutes out of your day to do it, even if you spread that out in 10-minute intervals if you really have to. Just get out, get some fresh air. If you like to walk at home or walk on a treadmill, do that. Just move and you will see results in your fitness and your weight loss. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my little walking video. If you did, make sure you leave a like. And thank you so much to Skinny Food Co for sponsoring today's video. Make sure you guys check them out. Use my code Louise20 and save 20% on your next order. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.